So how quick is it to launch the Perfectly Snug app and connect to your bed and control the bed? So here I have a bed here, and I'm going to launch the app, and it's reconnecting. It's connected. Very quick. So first step is to download the Perfectly Snug app. I'm going to open that. Great. Get started. Yes, you need to have it, allow it to do that. And I'm going to scan the QR code. Okay. And allow while using the app. Nope. And then I'm going to start the Wi-Fi setup. Continue. Continue. Join. Choose that. Type in my password. Okay. And I'm going to connect. All right. And then I'm going to type in bed name, my bed. There we go. Off and running. So this is the main screen of the Perfectly Snug app. You can drag the temperatures up and down. So higher is hotter, lower is colder. 0 is the average temperature that a person would like to sleep at. In the first phase of the night, the start phase, it is designed for when you haven't heated up the bed yet. You've just climbed in and the bed doesn't know how hot you are. And so if you choose a setting below 0, it'll give you a fixed amount of cooling, fixed amount of airflow of 50%. Or if you choose above 0, then it will heat the bed, preheat the bed. If you have the scheduler enabled, it will preheat the bed to a temperature level, and it increases as it goes up. When it moves into the second phase of the night, then it starts into automatic cooling mode. So it will automatically adjust to the amount of heating or cooling that you need based on built-in sensors inside the bed. And that runs for most of the night. And then you can choose a separate temperature for in the morning or in the early morning that, for example, you can have the temperature go up a little bit that will cause you to naturally wake up in the morning. There is a scheduler if you hit the clock, and it brings up a screen where you can pick a weekday schedule and a weekend schedule, what time you're going to go to bed, what time you're going to wake up, and the bed will automatically turn on and turn off. Just make sure that the schedule is enabled. So it will start at 11 p.m. and if the start length is 1 hour, then this will be 1 hour before it starts into the second phase, sleep phase. And then the wake phase is the duration between these two. So from 7:30 to 8 o'clock is the wake phase duration. And you can see that's those settings here, 60 minutes and 30 minutes. If you hit the gear icon, the first setting is the speaker volume. And this controls the volume of the audio feedback from the bedside controller. You can turn it down so that it's very quiet so that you don't disturb your spouse, or turn it up louder if you need it to be louder. It's designed to be very quiet. There is a setting for enabling and disabling the heaters. Some people don't want the heaters to ever come on, so you just turn them off there if that's your preference. If you do like heating, then we recommend, especially on cold winter nights, to use the foot heater. The foot heater is best experienced during preheating, and you can choose from level 1, 2, or 3. Level 3 is full blast. I don't recommend that. It's too hot. Level 1 or 2 is pretty good. And what that will do is when the heaters turn on, it will put more power into the foot than into the torso area of the bed. And so in preheating, you'll climb into bed and you'll have a cooler torso area and a warmer foot area. It's very nice. There's a fan limit setting. So this limits how fast the fan is allowed to go during the night. If you choose like a level 5 here, then the fans will be restricted to 50%. This limits the amount of cooling that you're getting, but also keeps it very, very quiet. I recommend a setting of something like 7, because 70% fan speed is enough to keep you cool on most nights, and it minimizes the noise at the higher fan speeds. Cool burst level. So you can engage a cold burst by holding down the bottom button on the bedside controllers for 5 seconds. It'll say cold burst, and then it will turn the fan up to this level, so 70%, 80%, 90%, for 15 minutes in this case. And you can change that duration if you prefer to do that. You can also choose to have 3 levels of temperature through the night, 3 set points, or 1 temperature level for the whole night. The 1 temperature level is best if you want to use only the buttons and you never want to use the app at all. So you can choose 1 level, and you can see on the home page that it has just a single level through the night. Or you can choose 3 levels, and on the home page, or on the home screen, you'll have the ability to put it at 3 different temperature levels. There is also a setting for responsive cooling. Responsive cooling turns on or off the automated temperature control of the bed. So if you choose to have that off, then the fans will run at a fixed speed all night. So if you choose a level of something below 0, then it will run at 40%, 30%, 40% all night. If you choose responsive cooling, then it will run at a temperature control. You can think of each of these as temperature. So this will run at 4 degrees below an average person's skin temperature during the night, and then 3 degrees below, and then 4 degrees below, and it will control your temperature. We recommend this setting because it makes it so that you don't have to adjust the blankets or yourself during the night to keep the ideal temperature. If you need help with the app, there is a handy help menu at the bottom, the question mark at the bottom of the app, and you can go in there and it explains a number of topics, not in great depth. If you need more depth of information, then you can go to our website, and there is a user manual on our website that has a good amount of detail on how to use the app and to get the product set up for your optimal sleep. I know that you're going to get great sleep with the Smart Topper. Enjoy.